Hey everybody, it's Romance Gosha66, and I fucking know it's been like a fucking month and a half since I've posted. I know I'm a piece of shit. It's because I'm fucking depressed, but that's not my fucking excuse. Also, like, I've made videos, I've just been like not fucking editing them. Actually, I've edited one like halfway and then I fucking gave up. So now we're gonna make this video and we're just gonna forget about those, and I might post them later. So yeah, but now we're here. So I'm gonna smoke with you guys and just tell you a little bit that's fucking going on in my fucking life. So let's get straight fucking to it. So the story today that I'm gonna be telling today happened about like maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, around that time. But so if you know me, you know that I fucking love cruising and smoking. And like, I just fucking love driving. Like, I'm always in my car, as MOD is, bitch. This he's the shit, for real. But so, as usual, also I'm from Chicago, so obviously I'd be in Chicago. So obviously I was cruising in Chicago. That honestly, I totally forget like what happened that night, except like this part, like the whole story that I'm gonna tell you. But like, as far as I know, I was just in the city, like way up north and shit, just like cruising throughout the city, maybe a little bit like out the city. Like, I don't even fucking remember. I just know that I was cruising all around. It was fucking late as fuck. It was like 12:30, 1 a.m. And then I decided to start coming home. Ooh, I fucked shit up. So I decided to come back home, right? That's where I decided wrong. I should have went home earlier because just wait. So I'm also kind of high as fuck now. Like I didn't smoke yet, but I did. Like, not in the video, but I did. Like 30 minutes ago. But so I was heading on my way home from way up north, and low-key, like, I know Chicago's like rough and shit, and like there's parts that are rougher than the others. I don't know exactly like what fucking like list, like what's the most dangerous and shit. But recently I have been watching a couple YouTube videos, and I don't know if they're up to date or not, but so number one on the most dangerous part of Chicago on the videos that I watch personally, I don't know if they're up to date or not, but it was Austin, Chicago. And that just so happens to be the spot where this story takes place. I know. That's the most dangerous part of Chicago from the video that I've watched. I don't know if it's up to date. Like, once again, I'm also high as fuck, just repeating myself. But so I'm driving from up north, and I was on Cicero Avenue. If you know Cicero, good for you. Cicero goes through a lot. Cicero is a main street that fucking goes for a long ass fucking time, and it goes through many neighborhoods outside of Chicago and in Chicago. And I just so happened to be on the stretch of Cicero that was in Austin. I was going from Chicago Avenue onto Cicero, which is right there in Austin, you know? It's like right on the edge. It's not right in the heart of it, but it's right there on the edge and shit. So I'm fucking going northeast. I'm going back south towards my side, obviously. I'm from the south side, if you don't know that. But also, I'm high as fuck. And so I'm going back southbound. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of cop shit. I've been going southbound on fucking Cicero, and I was just minding my business. So like, when I was turning from Chicago Avenue to Cicero, there were two cars in front of me. And Chicago Avenue is 2 lanes, but low-key, like, one of the lanes is a bus only, and most people are scared to drive on it. I'm not, but most people are. But at the time that we were all at this red light on Chicago Avenue about to go into Cicero, we were all in the turning lane. So I was the last car. There was a car in front, and then there was a car in the middle, and I was the last. So when we turn, there's 2 lanes on Cicero. Eventually it goes into 3, but at the point where I'm at, it's 2 lanes. So we turn, and everybody turns into the left lane. And So the car gets in front of both of me, and the car in front of me was going super duper slow. So the car in front of me wanted to go faster, obviously. So they went in the right lane, and I'm just smoking, cruising. And I was like, I'm going to let this nigga cruise, blast through the right lane and go in front of this, because I already know what he's going to do. Like, I already know. Like, I know my Chicago people, you know? I know he's about to go in the right lane, blast past this guy, and probably get back in the left lane and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna wait for this guy to do his shit, get way back up there, and then I'm gonna go into the right lane and pass this slow ass piece of shit. So I'm just smoking, fucking cruising and shit, like waiting. He eventually gets up, it gets past, and fucking blasts up. And let me just tell you, this car that passed, it's a brand new SUV. It was black, and it has tints. Now, my car has tints, but they're the lightest tints that you could get without being illegal. And their tints were straight black. I could not see anybody in the car on all windows, even the windshield, you know? And they're not supposed to have that tinted, because that's illegal also. But, so I eventually get in the right lane, and I start speeding up to get past this slow ass piece of shit. So I recognize that the SUV, the black SUV, is fucking speeding fast, and I'm really not. I'm pretty much going like the speed limit, maybe 5 over, because it's like 1:30 a.m. now, and I'm high as fuck. Did you see that floaty shit? I'm high as fuck. So I'm fucking low-key, when I'm really high, my body just automatically goes like the speed limit, or like maybe 5 over, but like never super duper fast. So I'm just cruising, you know, bruising and shit. And fucking at every red light, I would catch this as black SUV. We would be parallel, because I stayed in the right lane and they stayed in the left lane. And at every green light, they would take the fuck off. And I mean, like, their car had to be like brand fucking new. That bitch went zoom. And when they went zoom, that motherfucker went zoom all over the road. Like, they were going into the oncoming traffic and shit. Now, let me tell you, it's like 1:30 a.m. There's not really anybody out. So, like, it's not that much of a dangerous threat. But it kind of is, you know? So, obviously, this motherfucker is intoxicated on drugs, either alcohol, fucking pills. We don't fucking know. So, once I see that this guy just keeps swerving every time they take off from a red light, I'm like, I'ma go even slower than the speed limit. I'm gonna just stay back, because I take Cicero pretty much all the way back to my area, because like I said earlier, it's a fucking through street. It goes long as fuck. It goes out of Chicago everywhere. So I'm taking Cicero all the way back to my area. So fucking, I was like, I'm gonna just go slow, because I'm gonna have to be on the street for a minute, you know? So I'm fucking going slow, just minding my fucking business, you know? Fucking going slow. I didn't want to be by this intoxicated piece of shit. So I'm fucking cruising the right lane. I would still catch them at every red light, because, you know, red lights aren't just fucking like that. Even though it's the morning, like real early, like, I know they go faster, but they don't go like that, you know? So I do catch them at every red light. But where I fucked up was eventually, you know, I'm smoking, and I was paying attention to them like 95% of the time, but eventually I was like, fuck it, like, nothing's gonna happen. Like, they're just doing them, and I'm just doing me, staying behind. Like, so what, we catch each other at red lights? Like, nothing's gonna happen. So I took my mind off of paying attention to them, and that is where I fucked up, because you should never do that, especially in Chicago. You should never do that. So I took my mind off of paying attention to them, and next thing I know, the light turns green. I take off, and I just hear a big ass fucking boom, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? And I look to the left of me, and there's a fucking, like, the black SUV just fucking ran to the side of me, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? And my fucking mirrors all knocked in and shit, like, towards my fucking window and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the fucking black SUV speeds up and then pulls over into the right lane and stops. Like, I mean, you should stop after you get into an accident. But let me tell you this. I'm a young fucking female. It's 1:30 a.m. I'm driving alone at home. That's a black SUV with dark ass tints. I can't see how many people are in there, if it's a male or a female, if they have any weapons. Like, and I don't know why the fuck they just crashed into me on purpose. So I was like, I'm not gonna fucking pull over and stop and get out the car and start talking to you after you just hit me. So after all those reasons added up in my head, after I saw them pull over, I was like, hell no, I'm not stopping. So I fucking kept on driving. And they fucking started chasing me. And so eventually I just fucking turned off of Cicero onto some side street. I was not paying attention because obviously I'm fucking flustered trying to get away from this fucking crazy person that just hit me and now is fucking chasing me. And so while they're fucking chasing me, I rolled out my window and I like pushed out my mirror because my mirrors like they pop back in place. So I just fucking rolled down my window, popped that bitch back in place, and I left my window down because I just see better when my windows are down. I don't know, I might be high, but yeah. So I'm fucking hitting blocks, and you know, I know how to fucking kind of get away from people, you know? But this person was fucking ruthless, relentless. They were on my ass the whole time. I was hitting hella turns through the alleys, through blocks, every fucking where. And they were still on my ass this close. Like, I literally lost them for like 5 seconds and then did like a real quick circle and they fucking called back to me. And I'm like, nigga, how? Like, how? Fucking how? And so, like, they're fucking on my ass relentless. And I'm fucking, like, not stopping. Like, there's red lights. If it's not a photo enforced red light, I'm blowing that bitch. Because this crazy person, hell nah. And fucking after I was on fucking side streets hitting, like, all these turns through alleys and shit, I would get to main streets and I would, like, try to go back, like, somewhere else. Like, I would try to just get somewhere on a main street. But they would literally drive on the side of me or on the opposite traffic on the side of me to try to fucking get me to hit them or some shit. So I was like, fuck this. So I went back into side streets and shit. And I'm fucking, like, just fucking speeding and shit like crazy, trying to get away from this person. And I'm blasting by Chicago cops. And these motherfuckers aren't doing anything. And I always have a fucking funny ass saying that Chicago cops fucking love me because they peep me do everything. And they don't stop me at all or ever do anything. And I was fucking, like, trying to get away from this motherfucker, being like, dude, these cops love me so much, they don't even want to fucking help me from this crazy person, bro. I literally blew a stop sign and red lights in front of 4 cops, and they did nothing with this random person on my ass chasing me, and they did nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? And I'm, like, not calling the cops. I'm literally just trying to get away, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie, I still have weed on me, so I'm not trying to do all that, but, you know, like, this crazy person, you know? So, I'm fucking speeding still, and there's hella speed bumps throughout Chicago, so I'm flying over these speed bumps, and my whole car is fucking bouncing like crazy and shit, and fucking, eventually I turned down a street, and there was a cop sitting at a red light, and right away, oh wait, no, hold on. Well, the whole time I was speeding and trying to get away from this person, even after they fucking side rammed into me, they started ramming into the back end to me over 10 times. Like, just ramming my shit, you know? Just fucking ramming it. My trunk all fucking dented in. All dented in. My light don't work, you know? They fucking rammed the fuck out of my shit. And you know, my car is a Chevy Cobalt Light, and they don't lie when they add the light part. This bitch is light as fuck. Like, if I shake my leg, this whole bitch starts fucking shaking. That's how fucking light my car is. So my car is not really the safest, you know? So, my bitch all fucked up, you know? This bitch keeps ramming the fuck out of my car while I'm trying to get away and shit. And that's one part where I didn't stop at any of the speed bumps, because that's literally me asking for her to fucking keep ramming into my car and shit, you know? So I fucking flew over these speed bumps. Eventually, I turned down a street where there's a cop sitting at a red light. And my window's already down, like I said. So I literally have my fucking hand, like, fucking waving out the fucking window. Like, help, please help me, bro. This crazy person. So I fucking stop, like, parallel to the fucking cop. And, like, the cops get out and they're like, what happened? And, like, fucking, as I start telling them this crazy person's fucking hit me and they're chasing me, 5 seconds later, the fucking car boom, into the back of my car once again, like the 11th fucking time. They ran the fuck out of me right in front of the cops. And the cops went from peacefully talking to me, because I was looking crazy as fuck, because I was like talking like all erratic, like this crazy person fucking chasing me and shit. And they fucking said fuck me. They all fucking jumped out. They all went after the fucking person that just ran the fuck out of me. And so the whole time I told you I couldn't see who the fuck was in the car, you know? So finally I get to see who was doing this shit. And this lady gets out, and it's just her, this 33-year-old lady, and she gets out all erratically, yelling and screaming, saying that I hit her and shit. And I'm like telling the cops, like, on God, I did not hit her once. Like, and fucking, so she tries to drive away like twice, but they get her to like pull over and shit. I tell them like the whole story, like the streets and all this shit. Like, I don't tell them like the side streets, I don't know that, but I told them like how I was from Chicago to Cicero and, you know, all that shit. So fucking, they went to go ask her what happened. She didn't know shit. All she knew is that I fucking hit her. That's all she knew. So the cops obviously knew that I was in the right, because this crazy bitch hit me right in front of them, and she didn't know anything that was going on. And so yeah. And I was kind of stupid too, because I didn't press no charges, so she didn't go to jail or anything. We just both left. And well, actually they set her to leave before me, because they didn't want her to like follow or chase me again, which she planned to, because she left and then she just sat on the block like half a block away. She just sat there, and the cops had to come make her leave and shit. And then the cops fucking told me to just take the highway, because I do live pretty far out of Chicago, so it does make sense for me to take the highway and not all these streets that I'd be taking. But personally, I just don't like taking the highway, so I'd rather do all this fucking streets. So, but the cops made me go take the highway back home, so they fucking followed me. Like, they legit, like, in front of me, back of me, made sure I got on the fucking highway, followed me and shit. But yeah, so that fucking happened. That crazy fucking person, that shit happened. And yeah, so that shit happened in fucking Austin, Chicago, in the most dangerous part of Chicago from the video that I watched. And yeah, like I always fucking say, the south side, my side, is always the fucking best side, because no fucking crazy shit has ever happened to me on my side. It's always fucking other sides, because south side's the best, you know? But so that's what fucking has been going on with my life. Other crazy shit too. I do have court next week for other shit, for speeding, but that don't matter, you know? That's maybe another fucking story time. But let's just smoke for a little bit before I say goodbye to y'all, because I know y'all fucking miss seeing my fucking face and hearing my fucked up stories, because I got a lot of them. And thank you. So my birthday was fucking 5 days ago, because it's 4:20 right now. Today of the filming is 4:20, and my birthday was 5 days ago. How old am I? The world might never fucking know. Until I get my own fucking Google fucking page. You know how all the fucking actors have like their height, their age, and their shit. When I get that, that's when the world will know my fucking age and shit, you know? That's when. Because hell no. I like to keep shit a fucking secret, because I don't want to incriminate myself. But just so we all know, I am legal. I'm not underage at all. But I just don't want y'all to know my fucking age, you know? I just want shit to be a secret, some shit. So it's fucking kind of interesting, you know? low-key, I went to fucking Walgreens to print some pictures out of me because I just want fucking memories of me, like, throughout the fucking years and shit. Because I also have a wall in my room full of, like, pictures of me and shit from when I was a baby to, like, now. And when I went to Walgreens, you know how you plug in your phone and shit and, like, all your pictures show up on the screen? Thankfully, there was nobody around because when my pictures showed up, my booty pics were fucking everywhere. And that was fucking embarrassing as fuck because I literally deleted them, like, real quick, but they still showed up. And I was like, love that. So I was literally, like, leaning in, like, close as fuck to the fucking computer, like, this picture, alright, we're done. Like, get my booty pics off the screen, please. I also fucking hate, like, I wish they would just print my pictures out right away. Because I don't want the fucking workers seeing all my selfies, like, that's kind of fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm really feeling this color hoodie on me. It kind of looks not green in the video, but I might just be fucking tweaking. But it's, like, light green. I feel like you can't really tell in the video. Oh, there you go. Now you can. Hell fucking yeah. I really like this color on me. I feel like it just looks good. Or not. You never know. I'm sorry, guys, for being such a piece of shit and not fucking uploading. But I definitely will start uploading a lot more frequently. And if y'all continue to fucking support me and shit, I will post even more frequently. Like, a couple times a week. Just to get my shit out there and shit. Because, you know, this is my fucking dream, my fucking goal. And I also have hella fucking crazy shit to tell you guys that's happened within the fucking month and a half that I have not filmed, you know? So, thank you so much for fucking watching me. And thank you so much for, like, commenting, subscribing. If you did. If you didn't, thanks, though, still, for fucking watching. Because at least you gave me a view. And I appreciate it. But if you want fucking more videos of me, just fucking comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos you want to. Or just fucking like the video. And I'll know too that you want more of me. Shit. So, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Fucking DM me on Instagram if you have any fucking YouTube ideas too. Just like, comment, subscribe. You can DM me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram at romancegosha66. I do read my DMs. I do reply to you guys, not as often because I am really busy and I do fucking work a lot. And when I'm not working, I'm high as fuck, so I'm sorry. But I do get back to y'all. It might be a couple days, or it might be one day, or it might be a couple hours, but I will get back to you if you do DM me. So, that's one thing too. And fucking thank you just for watching. See you guys soon.